Then break out the whiskey, vermouth, and bitters. We're in New York City making, what else? Manhattans. How civilized. Now let's take this from punch to posh with a classic symbol of sophistication, the hotel bar. Bemelemans Bar in New York's elegant Carlyle Hotel has been the gold standard for jaunty jet-setters since it opened so many years ago.
After Prohibition ended, the cocktail was romanticized, was fantasized, and Bemelemans Bar epitomizes that era. It always seems a little mysterious. There's a little sense of intrigue and romanticism.
Back then, people of a certain class would really gather in these grand hotels. They would entertain there. They would really be where so much of the important socializing would happen.
Oh, if these walls could talk, they'd probably say, hey, a famous artist painted on us.
Bemelemans Bar was so named in 1947 after Ludwig Bemelman, who was the author of the Madeline's children's illustrations. And he stayed here at the Carlyle for 18 months free of charge. In lieu of payment, he painted these incredible murals. All four walls represent different seasons of the year in Central Park. And it is Ludwig Bemelman's only public display.
But unlike his celebrated books, these walls aren't really for children.
Ludwig had an eye for women, and there are some little secret hidden gems. If you walk around the room and look close, you can see all kinds of beautiful little intricate pieces.
So what are you going to order when you're lounging at Bemelemans? A Manhattan, of course.
The original Manhattan cocktail was actually created at the Manhattan Club in around 1870 here in New York City. And it's a classic to this day. A traditional Manhattan cocktail is made with 1 part sweet vermouth, and I recommend a high-quality Italian sweet vermouth, 2 parts whiskey, and 2 dashes of Angostura cocktail bitters. Always be stirred, and usually garnished with a cherry, and it rounds out a gorgeous cocktail.
And that is how to have a Manhattan in Manhattan.
A successful mixologist will always use fresh ingredients, and more importantly, they have to have a solid foundation in spirits education. Not just knowing the difference between vodka and gin and tequila and rum, but knowing the difference between each brand, each story, each distillation technique, the history, the terroir. It's almost like being a spirits sommelier.
Coming up, a crazy